Vive le français! Bonjour chers amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. So hello everyone, I hope that you are all doing well. Today I'm going to tell you about French food. This video is in English, la nourriture française, la cuisine française. This video is in English, but you can find it also in French language. So, la cuisine française is French food, the French cuisine. French cuisine is famous all over the world. People know it, and then many foreigners and even many French people today, when they think, oh, but what is French cuisine? Okay, it's very famous, but what is it? What is it? What really happens? What do French people really eat on the everyday? And what is French cuisine? So first of all, French cuisine is changing a lot because people are changing a lot recently. Traditionally, French people used to drink a lot of wine and eat a lot of bread and cheese. And now people eat less and less bread and drink less and less wine. And there is also really a change in quality and in the way people, because this is the change in the way French people live. So first of all, okay, the base of the French food for most French people used to be the bread and the cheese and the wine. And for a long time, people didn't have much food, so they would have this big bread, usually the dark bread with the whole wheat, made from whole wheat, and they would eat this with a big piece of cheese. But at the time, this was not the same that we find today. The bread was made from real flour, no GMO, not the same species of wheat that we use today. So this was very healthy and can be digested very well. And this was the whole wheat flour. So this was a very big, dark bread. And with it you had the wine. So people would drink maybe one liter of wine for one person. But at the time, the wine was not so strong. It was maybe 5%, 5 degree of alcohol. So they would drink 1 liter, but it's mainly grape, and there's no pesticide, and there is no additive inside the wine. So it's like just the grapes that has been smashed, and they drink this. So it's a lot of grape, in fact, and the cheese. And the cheese also at the time was not what we see today. The animals were not injected, there was nothing, so it was really made from good milk. So the product quality is very important. Today there is really a change in the product quality. French cuisine, the taste will change a lot depending on the product quality. You can have some dish. You will try it in one place, you see, yeah, it's just so, and in the exact same dish, you try it with a farm product from the countryside that you can find in some small area. You will be, what is this? What is this? I remember as a kid, I used to come here in the countryside. We will go to fetch the eggs in some local farmer. There used to be still many small local farmers. Now they are all gone, or almost all gone. And once we had someone who was coming from Singapore, a guest who was coming, and we just gave him one egg, and he was asking us, what is this? What is it? And we told him it's egg. How can it be egg? Because he had never tried the egg like this. Because you had 50 different species of chicken, and the chicken that we had here, they were the authentic farm chicken that you don't find anymore now. You cannot find this chicken. And then they were, of course, raised outside, so running everywhere outside, free. And they raise them with some rice and give them the rice. And the egg, I tell you, even now when I buy the eggs from the farm, it's not the taste, it's not the same taste. Because the species of chicken, you cannot buy it anymore. You cannot find it anymore. So that's interesting. Today, okay, French people don't drink so much. Before, even 20 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, 10 years ago, French people at lunchtime they will always drink alcohol. Now less and less. For the bread, people think the bread makes you fat. Also, the bread is not the same as it used to be. The flour is not the same, so people don't eat baguette so much. And many French people, it's really the society, I would say the society is divided in two. Part of the French people, they will eat junk food, so there will be a lot of junk food, a lot of frozen food, a lot of sweets, many desserts, lot of hamburger, deep fried stuff, McDonald's, KFC, this kind of American junk food, or even in France, similar. Some stuff that are similar, and then you have this kind of people. They do it. The chips, a lot of junk food. Why? Because they have no education on health, they have no education on quality, because they have no time, because they have no income, because it's the easiest way to buy, to shop. And then you have people who are really, really careful about what they eat. They will usually be older French people who have more income. You also have young people who are, maybe they are not that wealthy, but they will spend a lot of their income and just buy organic all the time. But even for these people, you have really less choice now, because even if you shop in any supermarket, it's very sad, because the choice is limited. The choice is in fact very limited. You always have the same fruits, always have the same. You have the choice between 3 different types of apples, 3 different types of cherries, 3 different types, because these are the ones that will make more margin, more profit. So this is what French people buy. Because the consumer are given no choice, but you can still buy organic food. Now there's also a difference. If you live in the countryside, you have much more choice. If you live in the big cities, you have the choice. You have the choice to shop organic food and this. But then the quality, the price will be higher. You will spend a lot more, and then the quality will not be the same. Because, for instance, all these products, they pick them when they are green, so it's not very sweet, it's not very nice, it's not very fresh. Okay, they are very expensive. They are organic, so maybe organic, but not from France. Some people also are looking for only France-made product because they are wary. They think even organic, they will look at the organic label and they will look at vegetable, fruit, and made in France, produced in France. That's what they would want to buy. You also have some people who are really, really much farther, and what they do is they want to grow their own food. This is the new trend. They only want to grow their own food, and this is good, coming back to the countryside. But I will tell you all this in more detail. So I talk to you in another video. Take care, everyone. À bientôt, les amis. À bientôt.